Thank you for joining us today, and we're going to go over a few interesting things.
Okay, so we're going to be comparing, today we're going to be comparing Amazon Basics colored pencils and we're going to be comparing,
We're going to be comparing them to Prismacolor Premiers.
we don't have the cases for them because we put it inside this neat case, but yeah, this is
I
what we got.
love putting things in cases, just to give a general idea of the fact that I don't like to hold on to packages. But the colors do have the word Prismacolor and Premier on them. They do have the name of the colors as well as a number.
Okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna switch right into, trying to try the colored pencils and show you how they are. All right, do you want to try Prisma first, or do you want to try those first?
Let's try the
Amazon Basics.
Amazon Basics.
Okay, we'll try those first. Oh, that fell out.
So with the Amazon Basics, they are supposed to be close. As far as what I've heard is they're supposed to be close to Prismacolor. They're supposed to be a better, cheaper alternative. I guess I should say a cheaper alternative.
Yeah.
So I personally use these more than these simply because of the cost. I did find these at Cynthia and me both found them at with a cheaper way. You can get a coloring book of the New York skyline as well as 20 colored pencils. So that's like a great deal, and it was $15 or something like that. It was real cheap. I was really excited. But we're going to start off with the Amazon Basics, which are $21 for 48, I believe.
All right, you choose a color. Go ahead.
So I'm going to start off with my favorite color, which is blue.
I'm gonna start off with this purplish red. All right, magenta. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna go with a heart.
I'm going to go with a sort of demented star.
I'm gonna do.
I'm not very good at this. But
dark and then lighter in the middle and then really light.
Yeah, I think it looks more like a childish sun. So let's see, let's do a little light color, and then I'm going to go into the dark.
These are like really smooth. They're a little scratchy, but they're also pretty smooth.
They are pretty smooth. I agree with you on the scratchy part.
They seem pigmented, but not as pigmented.
And yeah, and it's like they're not, as you can see, they do have a dark point to them, but they don't look like solid all the way through. Now, if you press and you sort of go real slow, they look more like you're doing a real solid color. Right, Cynthia?
Yeah.
But the light, when you do it lightly, you can definitely feel the scratching more. It's slightly smooth, but not.
What's the demented star?
Your star looks better than mine. Mine looks like a sun. But it's definitely.
Wow, I can't color inside the lines apparently.
That's okay. You don't have to now. It doesn't really count now. I'm going to use a yellow to try and do blending, to try and get it to blend more over in this section, and see how it feels to me.
Maybe blue. Blue, purple.
So, just to see how it blends, so I'm going to start off doing the light. The blue and the yellow do look green, And then if you move it to the dark, it does blend pretty easy. It looks like a darker green. Not perfect, but it does look darker. The coloring's the same.
Yeah, it does blend pretty well.
The scratchiness isn't so bad with the yellow, which is weird. It might just be certain colors are worse than others.
Yeah.
But let me do what she did over here so you get a better idea. So I'll do the yellow first. We'll go this way, and then lighter. And then I'll use my blue, my favorite color.
Oh yeah, it definitely turns green.
It definitely turns green, and this is definitely a darker green.
So it does blend pretty well.
It does blend really well. I like that. And if I use a darker color like a purple, it does layer. Not perfect, but you can see there is a layering to it. So you can see the different colors and how they layer over each other. Like if I decide on my star, I decide I want to do a purple center for my star. It's not perfect by far. As you can see, doesn't really do a great job layering. I have to go over it quite a bit even to get it seen. But let's try the Prismacolor.
Do like a separate page for that one.
Yes, we want to make sure we do them separate.
Put these back. And I dropped the colored pencil.
Hey, it's not a solid, firm container. So now we're going to do the Prismacolor. I'm going to use the same color, so I'm going to use a blue and a yellow. What about you?
What colors would blend well?
Yeah, let's stick to those we got the same. Those are the color erase.
I'm gonna do the same colors as last time just because I don't feel like going through using different colors, but whatever.
All right, so I'm going to do the star again.
I'm gonna do the heart. Blue.
Once again, it's more like a sun. A very demented, childish sun, but hey, who cares? And then, soft blend, hard. This is more like a sky blue. Definitely a lot smoother.
Oh yeah, 10 times more smooth.
I don't feel any scratchiness. If I do, it's the very tiniest bit when I'm lightly doing it. And it's not all the time.
And it is more pigmented than the Amazon Basics.
Oh yeah. And it's like I don't have to be as careful or as close together to get that deep dark pigment where it looks solid and less like I colored it. And then I'm going to take the yellow to try and blend it in. And it does do a great job of moving together.
Okay, this is the Amazon Basic. I'm gonna color the Amazon Basic right here. Amazon Basic. And this color's the Prismacolor, but it's a little bit darker color than the other one. But as you can see, that's more pigmented than that one. Let me do a little bit darker.
And it's like she has to push harder to get the pigment on that one. Whereas with the Prismacolor, I believe it says not Prima, you can see that it's very, she didn't have to push, she didn't have to go back over it like she did here. It's very smooth, very fluent. This was like a quick, okay, let's do this quickly. And she did a really, it shows solidly the difference.
Yeah.
I absolutely love coloring with these. And I like sketching with them. They are something you can absolutely sketch with. It makes a huge difference. What do you think?
Yeah, I honestly, like overall, I think that the Prismacolor is going to be better than the Amazon Basic, like just because it's like a knockoff. It's basically just a knockoff of Prismacolor. So
But they took some of the solid, um, finer points of the Prismacolor and made it into the Amazon Basics so that it you get that cheaper feel of it. You definitely get the cheaper feel of it. So you definitely get the cheaper feel of these. I am sorry, I keep on repeating myself. Um, I don't know, I just really love this brand, but I also love the Amazon Basics. And as you can see, let me show you just a little bit better. As you can see, um, the Prismacolor definitely is a lot better. It's a lot smoother. And the pigment, oh, the pigment is fantastic.
Yeah.
The pigment is definitely more solid. Um, don't you think?
yeah, the pigment is more. Obviously, they're more, but the Amazon Basic is like just like I said, it's just like a cheaper version of it, and it shows a lot more. It does have some of the things that Prismacolor has, but not as much.
Yeah. And it's, it's more scratchy. It's not. It's fluent, and it's easier than a lot of the brands out there, which we'll be going over. But it's not as dark. It's not as solid. I mean, if you're looking for that darker pigment, definitely go with the Prismasoft. Um, Especially if you're looking for that darker pigment, a smoother, um, more fluent. Almost they're close, but these are definitely more dark and more pigmented than um, these are definitely more pigmented than the um, Amazon Basics premium colored pencils. Um, However,
If you are looking for a cheaper version, like something that is cheaper and you don't really care about the pigment and you just want to use it to have fun and kind of thing, then I would go with the Amazon Basic.
because the Amazon Basic is very, very close, and I think it's as close as I've found to the Prismacolor with that without being identical and with being a better price. And as I said, I found these at a much better price and easier. I looked and I found them, but these the Amazon Basics are definitely a better.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, right, Mom?
Yes, and hit that notification bell so that every time we pop something up there and
Make a new video.
we will definitely make sure you understand and you got it. Have a good one.